NJCL Certamen, Novice Division. Round one.
I want to advance.
All right. Well, yeah.
Not me.
We're all advanced in our hearts. Okay, let us start by taking in a big deep breath. And give it your best. All right. Question number one for all teams. As seen in many aqueducts, amphitheaters, and triumphal monuments, what type of architectural structure did Rome...
B3.
The arch.
Arch is correct. Did Roman engineers use to distribute the weight of stone blocks into the ground along its curvature? Your first bonus for Team B. What architectural structure used in the Pantheon combines the principle of an arch with a circular base?
Is it an oculus? I know that's what the circle is, but is that what it's called? Forest oculus.
I'm not sure what's the name.
But you have that like as your team.
Can I defer to you?
Sure.
I defer to Cecily.
Oculus, final answer.
That's not correct. I'm looking for dome.
Oh.
And your second bonus. What material made of a binding agent, aggregate, and water, which was cast in a mold, made the construction of arches and domes easier than using individual stones?
Concrete. Concrete, final answer.
Concrete is correct. Or opus caementicum in Latin. All right. That is 15 points on question one. Toss-up two for all teams. What figure in Roman history was given imperium maius quam pro consulare and later received the title of pater patriae?
B3.
Augustus.
Augustus is correct. In 2 BC, during his reign as Rome's first emperor. Your first bonus for Team B. According to Suetonius, what successor of Augustus refused the title of pater patriae?
Tiberius, final answer.
Tiberius. I defer to
Yes.
Cecily.
Tiberius, final answer.
Yes, please. Yes, and just so to be clear, the team, we'll expect it from the team captain, but you can always defer. All right, that is correct. And your second bonus, what final member of the Julio-Claudian dynasty and fifth emperor of Rome initially rejected the title of pater patriae on account of his youth, but later accepted it?
Nero.
I defer to Cecily.
Nero, final answer.
Nero is correct. 20 points on question two. All right, moving right along to toss-up three for all teams. Using the verb naro, give the verb form which you would need to say the following sentence in Latin. Y'all were telling the story.
A2.
Narabatis.
Narabatis is correct. Y'all were telling the story very well. Now, first bonus for Team A. Now give the form of naro you would need to say this sentence in Latin. Will we tell the next story?
Can you repeat the question?
Answer, please.
Okay. Narabimus.
Narabimus is correct. Your second bonus. Now give the form of naro you would need to say this sentence in Latin. When had they told that story before?
Okay. Narawarant.
Naraverant is correct. That is 20 points on question three for Team A. All right. Toss-up four for all teams. Quid Anglice significat nomen?
A2.
Name.
Name is correct. Nomen. First bonus for Team A. Quid Anglice significat canis?
Dog. Final answer.
Dog is correct. B2. Quid Anglice significat vox?
Voice. Final answer.
Voice is correct. 20 points on question four for Team A. All right, toss-up five for all teams. Who murdered Murmurus and Furies, her own children, since her husband Jason planned...
B3.
Medea.
Medea is correct. Planned to divorce her even though she helped him steal the golden fleece from her father, Aeetes. First bonus, Team B. After she committed this crime, Aegeus offered Medea sanctuary in what Greek city?
Oh, this could be me. I think it might have been Barnabas. No. Forest, Argus,
I defer to Cecil.
Argus, Final answer.
This is Athens as incorrect. Alright, your second bonus. What son of Aegeus did Medea attempt to poison during her time in Athens?
Oh, okay, sorry, I messed up in the pronunciation, and that would be, the Minotaur guy. I always mess up Perseus. Theseus, final answer.
I defer to Cecil.
Theseus.
Theseus is correct. Alright, thank you. 15 points on question 5. Alright, let's have a score check after 5, after some furious tabulation.
Sure. Team A has 40 points, Team B has 50 points, and Team C has yet to score.
Any ins, outs, receiving quickly and quietly? Come on in. Still plenty of points, and remember, semis are determined by cumulative score over the first 3 rounds, so rack them up. They're all you can.
We're all jumping in hot here.
But, give it your darndest.
It's okay, this is novice.
True wild. We all ready to proceed? Great. Moving along to toss-up 6 for all teams. Toss-up 6. Get out your compass. What specific direction would you go if you were traveling from Achaia to Caledonia or from Greece?
B3.
North.
Can you be more specific?
Northwest.
That is correct. Or from Greece to Scotland, northwest. Your first bonus. On the way to Caledonia, you stop in the city of Lutetia. What modern country are you in?
France. Oh, Forest.
I defer to Cecil.
France, final answer.
France is correct. Your second bonus. What is the Latin name attributed to Tacitus most commonly used for Ireland, though it's unlikely the Romans ever had any substantial presence there?
It's been another question.
Ireland.
I think it starts with a G for some
Is it picks? Ireland is.
I defer to Cecil.
Ireland is final
If
answer.
only. This is Hibernia.
Oh, yes.
Alright, so that is 15 points on question 6 for Team B. Alright, clearing toss-up 7 for all teams. What man, having been raised by Faustulus and
C2.
Romulus.
Romulus is correct. Raised by Faustulus and Laurentia, helped restore the rightful ruler of Alba Longa and was later the first king of Rome. Now, your team has earned yourself the visual aid. Alright, you now have 5 seconds to inspect the visual aid. Alright, your first bonus. What Roman commander is the subject of meme B, which describes his surprisingly poor experience in the Teutoburg forest?
Your captain. Varus.
Varus is correct. Your second bonus. What 3rd century emperor is bringing the uncomfortable vibes and the black stone in meme A?
Do you have an idea?
Can you repeat?
Can't even see.
What 3rd century emperor is bringing the uncomfortable vibes and the black stone in meme A? I need an answer.
Theodosius the first.
I'm sorry, this is Elagabalus. Alright, so can you hold it up for our
Yes.
audience's inspection? Ooh.
Can we see the meme?
Yeah, so the first one is the guy looking over his yard. It says, I bring a sort of Blackstone worshipping vibe to Rome that my subjects don't really like. And the second one is the guy looking excited and then looking upset. He says, your friend Arminius knows a way through the forest. The forest is full of German soldiers.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't do those two.
Okay.
Alright, so that is 15 points for Team C on question 7. Alright, toss up 8 for all teams. After Hephaestus split Zeus's head,
B3.
Athena.
Athena's correct. Head with an axe, what goddess emerged fully formed as the master of wisdom and strategy in war? First bonus for Team B. Who was Athena's mother, the Titaness of Prudence and the first wife of Zeus?
I defer to Cecil.
Metis, final answer.
Metis is correct. Your second bonus. In order to prevent Metis from giving birth to a son more powerful than himself, Zeus swallowed Metis while she was assuming the form of what creature?
Dragonfly, or
I defer to Cecil.
dragonfly, final answer.
We are going to check on that. I only have a fly or a flea, so I will see if we can accept dragonfly.
No for right now.
Yeah, for now, no points, but we will let you know after the fact if we decide to rule in your favor. All right, moving on to toss-up 9 for all teams. For the sentence, the pirates are attacking, say in Latin, the pirates.
B2.
Pirati.
That's incorrect.
A2.
Barbary.
That is incorrect. C2. Thanks a lot, come in. Yeah, I need an answer.
Barbari.
I'm sorry, I also cannot take that. So the word we had was piratai. I'm going to read the bony for this team just in case we think barbari is acceptable, but I don't think,
Yeah, sure.
yeah.
Might as well while we're here.
We'll double check, just in case. I don't think it will be accepted, but we don't want to have to get you back in the room to make a phony, just in case. So, let's see, team A, bar, right? So, diaphanous questionable bonus 1 for team A. For the sentence, I gave my money to the pirate, say in Latin, to the pirate.
Piratai, final answer.
Piratai is correct. Second bonus for the sentence, we ran away from the pirates. Say the Latin prepositional phrase needed for from the pirates.
Ex Piratis, final answer.
That is correct. All right, so for now, no points on this. We'll double check. I think it's a long shot, but I'll let you know if we decide to take barbari. So for now, no points on this
So
question.
you just.
Yeah, just put a 0. I have notes on all the scorers. So. Thank you. All right, moving on to question 10 for all teams. From what Latin noun do we derive the English word amicus?
A1.
Amicus, meaning friend.
That's correct. Amicable. Your first bonus. From what Latin verb with what meaning do we derive the English word dictate?
Dico.
Dico, final answer.
To say. Dico. Dico to say, final answer.
Can you repeat the question?
No. Can you finish your answer, please?
Dico to say, final answer.
Dico to say is correct, yes. You can always defer, even mid-answer if you'd like, or take your teammates. That's totally fine. Dico to say. Your second bonus, from what Latin adjective with what meaning do we derive the English word liberate?
It's an adjective.
All right, I need an answer.
Liber free, final answer.
Liber free is correct. That is 20 points on question 10. And a quick reminder, even if your team's not the one answering a question, please no whispering or anything. I don't want any distractions for other teams. All right, let's check the abacus and have a quick score check after 10.
Sure. Team A has 60, Team B has 80, and Team C has 15.
All together.
On this one, yeah, because they got those two. We're checking that for that bonus.
All in agreement? Awesome. All right, moving on to the back half. Listen carefully to the following passage, which I will read twice, then answer in English the questions that follow. Olim lupus et agnus bibebant, ad idem flumen. Lupus, quod erat scelestus, incipere pugnam valde volebat. Itaque, lupus inquit, cur aquam sordidam mihi fecisti? Agnus innocens respondit, aqua a te ad me curit. Lupus iratus nihil dixit. All right, one more time. Olim lupus et agnus bibebant, ad idem flumen. Lupus, quod erat scelestus, incipere pugnam valde volebat. Itaque, lupus inquit, cur aquam sordidam mihi fecisti? Agnus innocens respondit, aqua a te ad me curit. Lupus iratus nihil dixit. You can respond in English. The question, because of his wickedness, what did the...
A3,
That is not correct.
C1,
He got mad at the sheep.
That is not correct. B1.
B1.
He began to want a fight.
I will take that. What did the wolf really want to do, according to the passage? All right, your first bonus for Team B. What specifically did the wolf accuse the lamb of doing?
Could you repeat the sentence in the passage that has fecisti?
Cur aquam sordidam mihi fecisti.
I guess why was he making the water dirty? Yeah.
Answer, please.
He accused him of making the water dirty.
That is correct. Your second bonus. What unassailable logic did the lamb use to refute the wolf's accusation?
The water flows from you to me. So, he said that the water runs from the wolf to the lamb, or like from you to me.
That is correct. Very nice. 20 points on question B. All right. Toss-up 12 for all teams. In Book 1 of the Aeneid, to what god does Juno...
A2,
Neptune.
Incorrect.
B3,
Jupiter?
Incorrect.
C1,
Athena.
Also incorrect. To what god does Juno promise the beautiful nymph Deiopeia while asking him to send storm winds against Aeneas and the Trojans? This is Aeolus. Aeolus. All right, no points on question 12. Toss-up 13 for all teams. Give the Latin and the English for the abbreviation A period U period.
C1,
Anubis. No answer.
All right, I will repeat for A and B teams. Give the Latin and the English for the abbreviation A period U period C.
A3,
From the continent, to the pyramid.
I cannot take that. All right, I will finish reading for Team B. Give the Latin and the English for the abbreviation A period U period C period. Give the Latin and the English for the abbreviation A period U period C period. B1.
B1.
That would have been continuing to the L city.
Y'all are on the right track. It is ab urbe condita, which is from the founding of a city, or from the city having been founded. Paperclip disappeared into the ether. I'll get it later. Yeah. All right. So no points on toss of 13.
Oh, you see that?
I'm a good angle. Okay. Toss up 14 for all teams. The English noun alibi comes directly from Latin.
C2.
Answer, please.
Animus, meaning mind.
Sorry, not correct. A4.
Alius, meaning other.
That is not correct. B1.
Albus meaning white.
That is not correct. This is a good example of listen for the question. The English noun alibi comes directly from Latin. What part of speech is it in Latin? It is an adverb. All right. Good. It's out of our system.
I'm taking away full.
Question 15.
That was the goal.
All right. Toss of 15 for all teams. What hero left Seriphos?
A1.
Perseus.
That is correct. Left Seriphos to appease the king Polydectes by seizing the head of the Gorgon Medusa. First bonus for Team A. Who was Perseus' mother, whom her father Acrisius threw into the sea along with the infant Perseus?
I defer to A1.
Danae.
Danae is correct. Your second bonus. Who was Polydectes' brother who protected Perseus and Danae from the tyrannical king?
Dictus, final answer.
This is correct. 20 points on question 15. All right. Score check after 15.
All right, Team A has 80 points, Team B has 100 points, and Team C has 15 points.
All right, into the final stretch of round one. All right, toss up 16 for all teams. When recognized by the moderator, perform or describe the following commands. Surge et vehementer mensam pulsa.
A2.
That was vehementer enough for me. All right, yes, that's correct. Stand and hit the table. All right, your first bonus for Team A. Surgite et dicite anglice irati sumus quod cibum volumus.
We are hungry.
It's B1. Food.
We are hungry.
Can you repeat the English statement?
Irati sumus quod cibum volumus.
I want water.
Answer, please.
We are angry because we
we
want food.
Music to my ears. That's correct. 5 points. Your second bonus for Team A. Angiti stomachos ter et dicite anglice da nobis cibum.
Can you repeat the question?
Tangite stomachos ter et dicite anglice da nobis cibum. All right, answer please.
Give us food.
Fortunately, I needed to see give us food.
Oh!
I saw 3 players each touch their stomach one time.
And no player touched their stomach 3 times, which is what fair means. So I'm not going to take it.
Even if it's plural, so combined, they would do 3 touches.
I can certainly raise it. For the log, could I have each of you raise your hand if you, honestly, if you touched your stomach during the question? That's what I thought. Thank you. I'll get back to you on that. For now, I'm awarding 15 points on question 16, and we will come back on bonus 2. All right, toss-up 17 for all teams. What man ordered the inhabitants of Kirta to be massacred after outmaneuvering his stepbrothers Hiempsal and Ad?
B3.
Hannibal.
That is not correct. I will repeat for teams A and C. What man ordered the inhabitants of Kirta to be massacred after outmaneuvering his stepbrothers Hiempsal and Adherbal in 112?
C2.
I need an answer.
Hamilcar?
That's not correct. A4.
Julius Caesar?
Also not correct. Hiempsal and Adherbal in 112 BC to gain the throne of Numidia. This is Jugurtha. So no points on toss-up 17. Not bad guesses. All right. Moving on to toss-up 18 for all teams. From what Latin noun does the English word
A1.
Soul meaning sun.
That is correct. Solstice derive. Your first bonus for team A. Give the Latin adverb and its meaning at the root of beneficiary.
Meaning well.
Yeah.
Meaning well.
Well.
Bene meaning well, final answer.
That is correct. Your second bonus. Give the Latin verb and its meaning that is also at the root of beneficiary.
Faccio meaning to make, final answer.
That is correct. 20 points on question 18 for team A. All right, toss up 19 for all. And one warning being administered. Careful, I haven't started a question yet. So take one more deep breath, everyone. And let's wait for information before we bust. Okay, toss up 19 for all teams. In mythology, what job did the following people share? Comitho, Meron, Chryses, Laocoon, and
B3.
Priests.
that is correct. And Cassandra. Your first bonus for team B. When Meron was captured by Odysseus, he gained his freedom by getting 12 jars of wine that Odysseus would later use to escape what monster?
Polyphemus.
I defer to Cecil.
Polyphemus.
Polyphemus is correct. Your second bonus. Comitho was the priestess of which Olympian who had a famous temple near Ephesus?
Hera maybe? Access to Julian. Hera. Forest.
I defer to Cecil.
Hera, final answer.
This is Artemis.
Oh.
So it's 15 points on question 19. We will get a penultimate score check after 19.
All right, Team A has 115 points. Team B has 115 points. And Team C has 15 points.
All right, toss up 24, 20 of the marbles for all teams. Translate the following sentence from English to Latin. I know you.
A2.
Te scio.
Te scio is correct. Your first bonus for Team A. Translate the following sentence from English to Latin. We love our friends.
Okay, I defer to A4.
Amigos nostros amamos.
Amigos nostros amamos is correct. Your second bonus. Translate the following sentence from English to Latin. Marquia often sees cows. I need an answer, please.
Marquia Saipe Waka Suidat. Final
That's
answer.
correct. All right, 20 points on question 20. Let's get our final score check and then final round of applause.
Team A has 135 points. Team B has 115 points. And Team C has 15 points.
Good job, everyone. Nicely done. Remember that it's the cumulative score of the first 3 rounds. Best of luck in the rest of the competition. See you around, and please let me know if you have any questions.